Python atomic data types. It was written here that Python has both atomic and reference object types. Atomic objects are int, long, complex. When assigning atomic object, its value is copied. When assigning reference object, its reference is copied. My question is, why then, when I do the code bellow, I get true? It seems to me that I don't copy value, I just copy reference, no matter what type it is.
Int types are immutable. What you see is the reference for the number 1234, and that will never change. For mutable object like list, dictionary you can use.
Assignment binding in Python never copies data. It always copies a reference to the value being bound. The interpreter computes the value on the right-hand side, and the left-hand side is bound to the new value by referencing it. If expression on the right-hand side is an existing value, in other words, if no operators are required to compute its value, then the left-hand side will be a reference to the same object. After is executed will always be true. That's how assignment works in Python. It's also true for containers, so x, I, dot some underscore attribute equals y will make x, I, dot some underscore attribute is y true. The assertion that Python has atomic types and reference types seems unhelpful to me, if not just plain untrue. I'd say it has atomic types and container types. Containers are things like lists, tuples, dicts, and instances with private attributes, to a fast approximation. As at Ballpoint Pen helpfully pointed out in their comment, mutable values can be altered without needing to rebind the reference. Since immutable values cannot be altered, references must be rebound in order to refer to a different value. Edit. Recently reading the English version of the quoted page, I'm afraid I don't understand Russian. I see Python uses dynamic typing, and a combination of reference counting and a cycle detecting garbage collector for memory management. It's possible the Russian page has mistranslated this to give a false impression of the language, or that it was misunderstood by the op, but Python doesn't have reference types, except in the most particular sense for weak refs and similar constructs.